Godlike, el equipo sorpresa del año 2023, el número 1 de India, terminando como uno de los peores equipos en el año 2022, terminaba siendo uno de los mejores del mundo en el año 2023. La historia detrás de este progreso en el nivel está en uno de nuestros videos en el canal también. Y pues el roster oficial era este: Learn, Neutrino, Abyss, Trunks y Prevail, que era un suplente ya que uno de los jugadores del equipo de Godlike no podía ir a Estados Unidos por temas de visa. Prevail considerado ahora el mejor suplente que cualquier equipo pudiese haber deseado. No tuvieron un comienzo bueno, de hecho empezaron muy mal. Veremos qué sucedió. Su primer rival era Cayendra, top 2 de arena.
Well, 24 eliminations for the man this time round. Prevail! And come on, the switchblade backstab. Just too easy for Zen. Sends out the hunter killer drone. Abyss gets tagged up just a tad bit, and Clove drops the hunter killer drone. The predator missile will go ahead and find Abyss as well. Now seems to be a great time. Is this the curse of Garena for the Bharat region? Godlike. Like all over the place. Kagendra on the hill. One final objective player. And it looks like Trunks finds him from the side. Trunks, though, has got the operator on investment. Hops on right back in alongside Prevail as well. And the equalizer from India. Godlike this time. A strong comeback. And look at this. This is a blessing in disguise. It looks like the prayers of Godlike's work. You can see player number 1 inside of Temple anchoring down the spawns. The rest of the Kagendra players trying to move around, but it is a good swap around from Godlike. 53 seconds to go. The objective player taken out, and Kagendra doesn't want to go for the spawns. They want to head on in there straight up for the objective. 15 more points to close this off. Godlike, they failed the final push. They've got the Temple spawn though. But clearly this is a perfect example. Even though you do have the spawns, if you can't win out your gunfights, you're not going to walk away with an easy hard point. Once again, they falter. And Kagendra sneaks the hill back, operator in hand. And game 1 between Kagendra and Godlike over just like that, 250 to 127.
Un hardpoint dominado por Cayendra, donde en algún momento de la partida Godlike quiso aparecer, quiso volver a entrar a la partida, pero ya era demasiado tarde. Cayendra tenía demasiados puntos de ventaja. Veamos qué sucedió en el mapa número 2.
No running away for you, sir. Not yet, at least. Fran's gonna miss a crucial spot down mid. Finds the quick reposition. 2v3. Plays backing away, and a smart play by Kagendra as they spot the rotation of Godlike. Information played beautifully. Kagendra now routes the bomb all the way towards the backyard. B bomb site on the plant. Trophy for the play by Clove, so grenade's not gonna find you. Prevention! Prevail! Gets the flick, doesn't hit the second one just yet. As Fran takes Abyss out of the equation, it's gonna be Prevail in a 1v2. Can you win this out, Prevail? Attackers have gotten the plan already. Prevail plays the timing, gets the recovery. Fran spotted out. Great slide. Punishes there, but he can't get away in time. I mean, the last thing you want to do is bait out 3 Indians. On the bomb, Neutrino gets punished, and the trade is there. And what a shutdown. What want me to do, man? It's a good game. Godlike. Trunks. Beautiful spray. And Abyss steals it away from him. Trunks is a little bit annoyed and he gets sprayed down. Trunks is pissed right now. Not only does his team member steal away his elimination around, and if you don't play good defense, but a phenomenal offense, then perhaps it's just gonna swing back and forth quite a little bit before we bring this to an end. But the numbers advantage to this. Bharat gonna rejoice as we push things into control. And like I said, if Godlike wins against Kagendra Abyss, what a flick. Reef sent right back down into the ocean. Zen's wild sprays doesn't save him just yet. And here comes the finisher. Godlike, they get the victory. 10-8. And the Indians stay alive against the Indonesians. Godlike. What a game.
Con ese maravilloso casteo de Mustacho nos vamos entonces al mapa número 3. Maravilloso BID también que nos regalaban Cayendra y Godlike. Vamos a ver qué sucedió en el control que definía quién se llevaba la primera victoria en el primer día y en su primer match.
8 or 9 lives they had between themselves as well as Godlike. But now Godlike, they haven't gotten an elimination. In the past 8 lives that they've dropped, make that 9. As Abyss finally breaks it. But can this be changed now? A 10 life differential between Kagendra and Godlike. And it's going to be an easy 2-0. No more respawns for Godlike. Kagendra with the easy cleanup. Neutrino forces the team to keep them alive, but it's just not gonna check out the way they should have not gone in for such a heavy investment to protect B, especially because they hadn't even lost a single segment there. But now they are spotting off of the guerrilla base. There is an advantage, Godlike, but not this Godlike, if you know what I mean. 7 to 11, make that 6 to 11, make that 5 to 10. Godlike really can't seem to catch up. If you want to step it up, now's the great time. But unfortunately, the players are just stepping down. 2 more lives left. Learn and Abyss. Godlike, can you get the clutch? Abyss says yes. Learn gets the God nade. Send down as well. And out of nowhere, Godlike shows signs of life. 2v5. No operators on the side of Kagendra. None on the side of Godlike. Reef down as Learn gets in. And Me6 with the God nade onto Abyss. If you want to take the threat out, you toss a nade in, baby. And Kagendra gets the 3-0. And also the wrap up on the series 2-1. And they shut down the first Indian team of the day, Godlike.
Control completamente favorable para el equipo de Cayendra. Vámonos con su siguiente rival, Kings Clan, el top 1 de Europa.
Break back in, but it's a Predator missile over the top that's able to find 2. Just 10 seconds now. They'll at least have to rotate to another hard point, but Kings Clan just simply don't have an answer.
Yeah, you are just scrapping at this point to try and keep Godlike away from any time whatsoever, and that is just such a huge ask against any team, let alone Godlike, who are clearly quite proficient in hardpoint. They haven't lost one after all in the entirety of the regular season over in India. Kings Clan have to be perfect from here on out, and already Godlike going to be the first team to touch. Raid will take down Neutrino at the very least, so there is some life still left in Kings Clan, but again, you have to make sure not a single Godlike player touches this point.
Learn's in. Contestion there. 130 on the opposite end. Shots are going to be good from Learn. Everybody else being able to win gunfights around the hill, and that should just about do it. Nobody going to be there for a touch unless the contention comes in there for just a second. Godlike, a 120-point win here in the hard point, one of the largest we've seen today.
Después de su primera derrota llegaba con más ganas de ganar contra Kings Clan, el top 1 de Europa. Se llevaba el primer mapa en hardpoint en takeoff bastante tranquilo. Emocionados, concentrados, vemos ahí cómo están todos con la adrenalina encima, mientras que el equipo de Kings Clan, un mental que se ve también en la cara de ellos, apagados, desmotivados. Veamos qué sucedió en el mapa número 2. Esta ronda, justamente la última, explica cómo jugó Godlike este mapa. Los 4 en conjunto, moviéndose de manera sincronizada, entrando a rushar de manera espectacular. Un BID que marca 7-4, pero la verdad que fue completamente dominado por el equipo de Godlike. El equipo de Kings nunca encontró la manera de vencer al equipo de Godlike. 7-4 contundente, los casters también lo mencionan.
7-4 performance there from Godlike as they end up seeing in the series 2-0, right? Is my brain?
Así que nada, pero no nos quedemos ahí porque luego se enfrentaron al top 2 de Europa Exclusive y eso es lo que vamos a ver ahora.
One more solid hill. If at all Godlike can have a full run here at the Aurora launch, this game is over. Well, at least for the first match. In this best of 3, 202 to 71, P3 on perfect hold. Spawn on the side of Godlike. The Indians absolutely crushing this game. And now all of the naysayers, all of the doubters of Godlike watching the supremacy. Exclusive, barely able to keep up with the gunfights. And they're so far away from the hill. Even if Exclusive does get the break in the final 20 seconds, the rotation to P4 too easy for Godlike. We saw it earlier. We'll see it again. Exclusive barely getting here. And it seems just one-sided Godlike. Exclusive being annihilated by Godlike. They open up P4, but not for long as the victory once again on the hill. Final few seconds. And that's the match. 250 to 76. Exclusive obliterated by the Indians.
Godlike ya estaba demostrando lo que todos decían días antes del mundial, porque en las screens veían a Godlike muy fuerte. Estaban empezando a ser ese equipo sorpresa, ganando a equipos que tenían mucha más expectativa
It's
que
all up to this play. Quick scope misses spear. Abyss. Backslide does not go his way. Get straightened out. Trunks and learn. Trunks with a double. It's all up to Neil. And the snipes, and Neutrino finds him. And all they need to do is learn to stick the defuse and walk away with a 2-0 victory over Exclusive. What a play by Godlike. Back to back. They take Kings and Exclusive. Both the teams from EU out of the equation, but they ain't out of play just yet.
Muy parecido a lo que vimos contra el equipo de Kings, simplemente Godlike dominó y, como lo mencionábamos, Tacho, primero le ganó al equipo de Kings y ahora le ganó al equipo de Exclusive. Dos equipos de Europa cayendo entre Godlike, pero ahora se venía lo bueno. Tenía que enfrentarse al top 1 de LATAM, a TLE Esports, y vamos a ver qué sucedía, porque aquí el nivel aumentaba de Europa a LATAM y nada más y nada menos que contra el top 1. Completamente renovado con Igor, coach de Brasil. Le entregaba bastante inteligencia, un equipo que venía con hambre completamente de ganar y llegar lejos. Y sí que lo hizo, todos lo sabemos también. Tenemos varios videos en el canal sobre el equipo de Godlike. TLE había escuchado rumores de que Godlike venía fuerte, que en Scrims antes del mundial le había ganado a Luminosity. Era el equipo del cual todos estaban hablando, pero todo se define en la cancha, así que vámonos con este enfrentamiento. Veamos qué sucedió.
Con esta partida se clasifica cualquier equipo. Es partida de clasificación.
For the side of Godlike, and now the advantage to the Indians, courtesy of Abyss, but he himself gets taken out of the equation, but the spawn is still held. What use is the spawn if you can't win your gunfights to get onto the hill? Saucy with the War Machine gameplay as well.
De resultados, todo fue muy parejo. Se definió todo al final.
Neutrino with the War Machine finds. Here's the attempt from Godlike to sneak away the remainder points, but TLE says, hell no. We still want to take a claim on this prevail. Is that? Looks like it's a split spawn that's gifted to them. If they play their timing right, this could just be the case, but 14 more seconds to go. Running out of time. If there's a better time to do it. Machine game changer. And it looks like the operator will help them. The operator will help them.
TLE le ganó a Tribe.
Hold this for a tad bit longer.
¿De qué estamos hablando?
Godlike is leaving it for the open hill on P1 for the third set of rotations.
A la verga, ¿quién es este cabrón?
176. Make that one. They hit the equal.
A la verga, le dio una
and
bala.
they pull ahead.
¿Qué?
Godlike. Come on.
¿Cómo?
And TLE scrambling to find the spawn for P2.
What the?
Trunks with the claw. Oh my God, everything going their way. Pubzera with the equal annihilator. If I mix that up one more time, I'm going to slap myself in the face. I'm sorry. 8 hours of casting does that to you. Hunter killer drone. Courtesy of Trunks. Finds Shisui.
No, se metió
Saucy with
Saya
the
de nuevo.
sauce. Ain't the spice. He takes himself out of the equation. Godlike. Still not removed from the hill. Neutrino this time. War Machine.
A la verga, 50
Can he get
trophies.
the clutch? Yes, he does. Continues to push. The backstab from the rest of Godlike players as well. 30 more seconds to go. And finally, here comes the equalizer.
Scrap de TLE.
Most said India's not gonna make it to day 2.
Ah, no. ¿Qué mierda?
India are on the verge of making it to day 2. If they can walk away with the series
Yo no entiendo
against
nada de este
TLE.
mundial.
Godlike
No entiendo nada de
229.
este mundial, man.
It was a waste. But if he had
A
gotten
la
that,
bestia.
would have been a crazy play, and Godlike ends game 1. What a comeback.
Qué
They
comeback.
made their way back through. In a series, can you imagine? Hell, I can't. Well, the long scopes, a double snipe on the setup from Godlike, Abyss, as well as Neutrino. Saucy. To A. This might just
7-0 favor
catch
Tele, dice
Godlike with their
Maudon.
pants down. And Bob Zera does exactly that.
A la verga.
Trunks hasn't been spotted. Cheeky and the slide chow by Tetilo. Checks out. And Shisui finds the clutch from a deadly corner. Fine. Little bit of an access as God learned. Finds Spicy. Pubzera traded out. Cyrex found by Prevail as well as he hits a double. Shisui all alone. And Prevail says, hello, my friend. Hands down! And he does exactly that. What a play by Cyrex. Here's Cyrex just needs to wait.
Los de Godlike pensando que está en B.
He didn't hear him. P2 for Cyrex to deal with. Prevail, God learn.
Lo van a ir a
Nothing at the
buscar
side,
arriba.
Cyrex. Waiting for the opportune moment. Learn in position.
Y si piquea, uy, ya lo
Cyrex.
vieron ya.
Head up. Slow down. Prevail. Learn. Gets the shot. And Godlike goes up 3-1. He's got a gun. Will
Chuta.
have the advantage with a little bit of space. By Neutrino after he shuts down Abyss. Prevail finds Shisui. Puts him down Saucy with the spice. In a 1v1 Neutrino. Can you get it?
No te
Yes,
puedo
he can.
creer.
5 seconds. And the diffusal gets stuck to it. Godlike up 4-1. Gameplay is great. Can you imagine?
Un besito, un besito, un
Wait,
besito.
Trunks, don't do it, Trunks.
Mwah.
Trunks! What? Tetilo
¿Qué fue eso?
should have got that, bro. Pubzera misses that. You cannot do that, Pubzera. TLE, Latam, what's happening?
Nice.
Shisui gets the double. Get aggressive. Or do you just stick the plant? Pubzera! Cannot. And the bomb side wide open. Pubzera, stop missing the shots, Pubzera. Tetilo, Abyss. It's not going to pull that one away.
Pero
just
dale,
yet.
mijo, dale.
Misses that twice in a row. Pubzera shuts down Neutrino. Abyss gets the quick scope, but Pubzera finally.
Ok.
And now, Godlike. Question is, do they pick up the bomb or stack themselves up? They stack it. R90. Easy finisher.
Ojo,
Great
la
slide, but
escopeta.
Tetilo says. Opening things up. With a fantastic jump. Snipe. But Cyrex, on the other hand, just wild sprays all around. Literally goes out to meet the players of Godlike. And finds out why you shouldn't be doing that. Neutrino. Takes Pubzera out. And what started off as a fantastic round for TLE.
Ay,
Misses the snipe. You can't
Toma.
do that. Saucy! Learn that. Left with 10 for 2 eliminations. All they need to do is play for time, Godlike. And they do it truly Godlike. 1v3 backstab though. Ay, ay, ay.
ay,
Saucy
ay.
got the sauce, but Learn taught him a lesson. Shisui, Trunks, put on
A
his
la verga,
dancing
cómo se
shoes.
tradean.
And God, he had his pants on too. But Tetilo, R90.
Maneja muy bien la
Never
R9
misses.
este tío, ¿eh?
Disadvantage for the numbers.
Uy, lo hit marqueó.
Godlike. And they just drag the defenders towards them. Shisui gets one out. Pubzera. 50 G's doing the work.
Estaba en su espalda, hermano. 5-5.
And an equalizer. Equal. Round wins on both sides. Tetilo.
Estilo.
Advantage they need prevail.
Uy, atrevido para
Catches side
picar
of
ahí.
Saucy again.
Vuelve a picar, a ver.
Just a slight tag. Trunks on the crossfire setup. One mistake by Saucy. It's game over, but Zyrex is there to shut down Trunks. Pubzera out of nowhere, and what a stealthy move. They get the access, but Abyss still alive. 1v4.
La cagaron, la
Can't
cagaron.
get the
Buen
job
ingreso
done,
de
and
tele.
TLE pulls
Buen ingreso de
ahead.
tele. Buen ingreso de Tele. ¿Y ahora qué van a hacer de diferente? Otra vez el mismo pick. Saucy ya se lo sabe.
Spots another one, learn. He
What the
learned
fuck,
well,
Cyrus había
brings
entrado.
out the R90, but Trunks spots him with a Fennec and the Mad
no.
Rush in. Neutrino turn and pushes into overtime. Atilo finds the first.
GG's.
Saucy! No
GG's.
overtime for you, sir. Let's get into control, says TLE. As Atilo gets the well-deserved defusal.
No hay
And the
overtime.
finisher for
Vamos al
game number
control,
2.
vamos al control
It ain't over
todavía.
till it's over, say. An
Mapa que
absolutely
define
brilliant play,
no una
anticipating
eliminación.
the players of Godlike
Define
to go
una
for A the
clasificación.
moment the attack onto B
El que
started.
pierde
Saucy,
todavía
crazy
sigue con
slay,
vida.
4 eliminations
Sigue
back
con
to
vida.
back. Premature access. He's gonna get it, and he is gonna get punished for that play as well. Learn though manages to go in for the push.
Ese Learn es muy
4v10.
bueno, weón.
A little too aggressive for my liking. And Godlike will get punished for that. In a situation where you're down in lives, you cannot play the aggression. You have to play the tactical approach. There's still one more respawn
La
here
verga.
for the side of TLE.
A la bestia.
And now no more extra lives. 2v5. Clutch time, Trunks! Hits it and hits it hard. 2v3, Neutrino gets it as well. War Machine on the investment. But Pop Zera burns him down.
Ay,
Neutrino
también le
holding
sacó
on.
operador.
But it would be Saucy that pulls out his own
No
operator
juegan mal estos cabrones, ¿sí?
to find the equalizer to
juegan
take
mal.
round 1. Looking
Ronda
at the
de
fact
las
that
manos.
Zyrex and Pop Zera have their operators. Zyrex though, Vince issue there, but it doesn't matter. Either way, operator wasted. Trunks doesn't waste it for the squad. Goes for... I thought he was actually going in for the melee. Not liking this at all. 2 segments lost to TLE. And Godlike loses all that life that they had between them and
Uy, te
TLE.
tomaron a...
Trying to play the
Preocupante que te
defense.
tomen a...
But didn't even need to wait for that. Pulls out the LKR9 and gets the Punisher either way. Zyrex. For
Qué
the
bien está
backup
jugando
and a
Tele, loco.
one-sided push now on defense. Saucy with the
¿Cómo
waste of the
deletean con la
operator.
Fennec así?
Prevail and learn. Jumps right back in. 5 more lives. No more. 0 respawns left here for Godlike. And they're not doing themselves any favors by dropping lives like flies. So he can whip out the claw, but not needed.
GG's.
Saucy drops.
Sí, que ya te
a
capturen
grenade
nada es
and the
preocupante.
ground.
Eso
For the
indica
heads
que
of Godlike.
te están ganando bien en las gunfight
And now-
también.
Now it's
Salió
crunch
Saucy
time.
conectado. Saucy no sale del
How do they
respawn.
pull this back?
Mm,
With a instant rush towards
Ya,
B, a 3-man
ya se le
stack gets
conectó.
the first segment.
que no
Looks
empiecen
like
los
the second
problemas
segment is
ahorita,
on the
¿no?
way as well. Trap will not go the way of TLEs. And Trunks now trying to set up his own spawn trap. Gets flashed halfway round.
Uy, se
Spots
agarra, no
out another
mata.
player, almost takes him out. And gets the follow-up as
Pero creo que empezaron los problemas de conexión.
TLE, all they can do is just camp in the corners.
No, 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 ya
And
está
hope
todo
and
bien,
pray
está todo bien.
Godlike passes by right in front of them. Trunks doesn't wait himself, but he just goes out to meet the TLE players. 5 more
19-4.
lives, make that 4. With 2
¿Cómo cambió
operators
esta
left
ronda,
here
eh?
on the side of Godlike. This has to be a round victory for them. Even if TLE finds like some sort of clutch play out of the 2 players right now, it's gonna take more than a miracle to not allow Godlike to pull this wrap up here. One final annoying player to deal with, and he is named Tetilo. Godlike, if they maintain
Y
this,
me
they can
aseguro
make
la
their way back
siguiente.
in here. But the advantage to TLE Esports as they start the next round on defense, even if they do lose this. This is a little bit difficult, of course. Especially when Godlike has got Trunks whipping out the claw. Absolutely ravaging the players of TLE Esports.
¿Qué pasó? Qué raro.
One more player gets taken out, and there's... Tetilo! Round onto Trunks.
Ok, estamos viendo 5 operadores por parte de Tele.
Tetilo.
Ya entendemos lo que va a hacer, es justamente eso, ¿no? Guardar todo para la siguiente ronda, que es defensa.
Now, No more respawns. Zyrex and
5
Saucy out of the
operadores
equation.
listos
Pop0 follows
para
suit.
hacer una defensa
All up
buena.
to Tetilo and Thisui.
Ya
If anyone
solamente
can clutch it out, it's them.
restaría
But a 2v13
sacarlos en
maybe
buen
is a lot to
timing,
ask for.
darles buen uso y ganar la
No
ronda
better
de
way
defensa
to call the
tranquilos.
decider between TLE
Es lo que
and
también
Godlike.
hubiese indicado que se haga.
Loser does not.
Lo primer aniquilador
That's
en
a lot to be
Pop0,
proud
War
of.
Machine de
They
parte de
make it
Saucy.
into the playoffs, baby. Pop0, Saucy, War Machine, and the Annihilator.
Ahora
Gonna be the
solamente
backup.
resta
Neutrino and
usarlos
Trunks.
bien nada más.
Putting it out as well.
Usarlos
Saucy gets
bien y
tagged
ya.
up. Good rotation round, still surviving. Saucy with the moves, and the final spray gets it. Trunks on fire, but he will get traded out.
Ahora hay dos operadores más por parte de Tele.
Like Tetilo as well. As Tetilo circles around, looking for the attack on A. Prevail is there. And it seems like he's not gonna go for the Shisui.
¿Y este de acá qué hace acá?
What can they pull away from this, Cyrax? What a back. Stepping up once again. Lives all equal. Prevail has got the operator. And Trunks whips out the claw as well. Trunks finds the first. And the players on the side of TLE not aggressing on fourth. Tetilo is going to get caught out. The claw catches him. Backstab. Equalizer. Pulling off the worm as well. Prevail finds one. Circles around. Pub-Zera spotted out as well. Prevail continues to slay. And Sisui. It's got to be a little bit different, baby. Unless, of course, the claw makes the world of difference. So he's still alive and kicking. Difference maker taken out of the equation. 11-3. Abyss from up top. Saucy still with the spice. Neutrino. Just another elimination for the War Machine to be activated. Ha! Doesn't get it, but Godlike makes it to the playoffs with a fantastic victory. 2-1 on TLE.
Desde que se le
But not
desconectó a
all hope is
Saucy,
gone for LATAM. Just
podrían reclamar, no sé si tendrían que reclamar en el momento
a
o
short break, ladies
después.
and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Simplemente no hubo reclamo y los chicos de Godlike también ya se levantaban para ir a continuar con sus actividades. Una molestia en la cara de los chicos de TLE notable. No sabíamos bien qué es lo que había pasado, pero indicaba el marcador un 2-1 para Godlike y también indicaba una victoria de clasificación, como habíamos dicho. Avanzaban al día 2, día de playoff, donde todos los juegos eran mejor de 5 y se enfrentaban nada más y nada menos a SPG Top 3 de China, que también le había ganado a TLE en el primer día, en el primer enfrentamiento. Vámonos entonces a esta pelea que ya fue en el escenario grande. Solamente 4 juegos el día 2 del mundial, ya siendo el sábado. Mejor de 5, como digo. Tenemos también estadísticas aquí en pantalla, todo muy similar, un poquito ligeramente a favor del equipo de China. Pero vamos a ver entonces cómo se desempeñaron ambos equipos en este mejor de 5, donde ya la cosa iba full en serio y ambos tenían que demostrar todo de sí. Ambos equipos en su 100%.
Ay, pues no.
Ya no existe.
Uy, empezó. A ver, vamos a ver. En cualquier momento lo revivimos. Let's go. Yo también creo, bueno, no, los jugadores de NA dicen que Godlike va a sorprender esta vez. La Chopper, ¿verdad? También había Chopper, vimos menos. Ahora sí hay cámara. Es verdad, hay cámara ahí del jugador, pero está más grande, la podrían poner.
Muy buen coach, la verdad. O sea,
Sí le sabe.
sí, es una, no sé, o sea, no, obviamente siempre he tenido coach bien cagados, ¿no? Por lo mismo de que, pues ajá, el competitivo femenino, pues no es acá la gran cosa. Siempre he tenido como que coach bien cagados. Pero, no sé, Igor
Le tiró
tiene una...
Antiguos, para que escuchen y les quede claro.
Sí, tiene una visión muy cabrona. O sea, y él es como tipo, si yo puedo hacerlo, pues o sea, ustedes también pueden hacerlo, ¿sabes? O sea, él es
Lo bueno es
coach,
que él
pero
demuestra, él
también juega muy
bien,
bien.
pues, ¿no?
Ah, exacto, que eso es lo que me gusta de él, que él, o sea, ok, no sabes cómo hacerlo, entonces pues te enseño. O sea, la neta, muy bueno.
Está todo lo más importante, ¿no? Todos los juegos mejor de 5. Por otro lado, entenderíamos que Wawa es su sniper main, Beer también es su sniper, y los otros tienen rol de su fusil. Godlike viene a sorprender al parecer, ¿eh?
Sí, sí, total.
Agregación.
La
Guau,
verdad no
buenísimo,
esperaba verlos
buenísimo.
tan fuertes. Esperaba verlos bien, porque sí se notó un cambio cuando empezaron, o sea, de cuando empezaron a jugar conmigo, pero no esperé que vinieran tan fuertes, la verdad.
Y lo peor es que el que gana aquí va contra Luminosity. O sea que Try vendría jugando unas 3 horas o qué. No, hoy solo se juega un partido por equipo. Godlike está fuertecito al parecer. Se está deshaciendo, por lo menos en el primer mapa. Ya luego se viene China en el BID. Recordemos eso.
Qué dinámica, puta madre. No estoy hablando, bro.
A la verga, la sal. No, GG's.
Sí, no.
GG. Si hubiese operadores de SPG, tal vez sí la remontaban, pero no había ningún operador. No había ningún operador.
No. Nadie
Pinta 3-0. Hijo de puta, va a estar ahí. Te mamo. A la verga. Nah, se los mearon. Lo mearon.
Reaction speed is just wild, man.
Dude, Learn is a problem.
Surprising in my opinion.
They're completely isolated. SPG are getting picked apart
one by one.
Chuan able to find himself a bit of an exit. He could join with Suwan, who was looking to play off of a flank.
Ojito.
Doesn't allow a trade to come through. 1v2 situation. Bomb being hopped. Get down, Mr. President.
A
Prevail.
la
Oh,
verga.
tries to get there, but the bomb gets stuck for the defuse. So just enough of a bodyguard gets played.
Did on the first two. Although I just distract and try to defuse, both the scenarios have worked so far. Here pushing through A long, there's one. There's a double four, sweet one, but not enough. Gets taken down. Wawa to the ground. Everybody's dying at the same time. That's been, what, 16 seconds? 16 seconds off a round.
Over towards A. Plant coming through for Chuan. Tropius is down to keep him safe, and a good double chow comes through. So post plant setup can start to.
Esos de Perú me están sorprendiendo. ¡Ey! Son de India. Latan en la casa, dice. Sí, güey. Uy, no. Ahí apareció Suiwa de AliExpress. Primera ronda para SPG. Mañana si hay doble eliminación, no. Todos los playoffs hasta la gran final es eliminación simple, eliminación directa.
All push through B. The ones defending are gonna be Wawa alongside with Bird. Bird in there at a distance with the Grow tries to defend. Trunks gets one. Prevail gets two. There's Wawa with a kill. Bird still cannot do nothing in these rounds. And ladies and gentlemen, with Sweet being the only one alive, and that kill being a triple for Abyss. That's a victory for the side of
Este es un 3-0 para
ladies
Godlike.
and gentlemen.
Let's go, control. Esta vez no pusieron la musiquita de India, así que a ver si lo cambio. Pero es tema de gunfight igual. Yo siento que la gunfight de Godlike es superior. Veamos. Solamente tenemos acá de demostrar. Ya les capturaron a súper rápido.
We'll find that kill. Neutrino died. Prevail and Abyss answer immediately against that aggression. And although
Se mamaron.
They just closed that door so strong on the side of Godlike that SPG didn't even know what was going on.
Se mamaron ahí. Se remamaron en Londres. Uy, se puso verde para Godlike ahora.
Holding tall on top of this B zone. Retake now required for Godlike. Got to find a way to get in as the third tick of progress starting to be earned. Have to find a way to clear this. The lives are good, but can they get on to contested? Suwon by himself. He gets the kill. Can he control the zone? 1v1 on the point. And Suwon's going to get the kill.
Llegó a
But he gets
salvarla.
traded.
Dios.
Now it's 6v2. Godlike just able to get on in the nick of time.
Nah,
The
la
play
cagaron,
shift
la
looks good.
cagaron.
And his last player for SPG can't quite get there, but
Trunks,
oh
el MVP de
my,
Godlike.
SPG
Salvó,
nearly stole the round
salvó
away
la
by
ronda.
getting the full-
There it almost happened. It almost happened on Hardpoint. Can they do it to begin with here on the control so far? You've lost 3 lives. They answer back with a kill from Time, who now finds a double. Time still alive, but
No
Nice
mames.
shot from Learn. The Beast follows up
Oof.
with a double of his own. Equalizers in your spawn, and this could get real messy real quick.
in here Prevail with the push, with the equalizer. We'll try to spawn trap there. Bird has nothing to do.
Nah, se los mean. Nah, nah, nah. Le ganó más sencillo a TLE que Godlike, ¿no? Como que a Godlike le costó más. Pero
debe ser lo mismo que con PUBG, ¿no?
¿Con qué?
Chance y no sacaron su máximo. Muy machín.
Ya van a meter 3-0 en la general y probablemente 3-0 en el control. Porque encima luego van a defender.
Lo más seguro es que también, bueno, ¿cómo debe de estar el mental de los de SPG? 2-0.
El que pierda queda fuera, Dani, correcto. Es eliminación directa, el que pierde se va. Pero se va con $40,000. El que avanza entra dentro del top 4 del mundo.
It just doesn't work again. Look at Godlike once again doing what they like to do, which is playing a spawn drop. What even is that, Trunks? It's a double. What is going on?
Va a ser 3-0.
Wow.
They got him spawning in gym.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It is. It happened last year. Shout out, Zim. I know you're watching, brother. I know all the people in the spawn have a cheeky smile. But the thing about it is, that strategy worked out for kills, but it didn't help.
Tampoco, yo tampoco. La verdad es que Tribe había tenido con problemas ya desde antes. Y siento que hasta apenas ahorita pues, se han ido acoplando y todo eso, y que ha sido como el desempeño que han tenido, pero no siento que sea algo más acá, ¿sabes?
Sí, no siento que
O no
como
sé.
que dupliquen su nivel de la nada, ¿no?
Bueno, es que también estar hasta este punto de la competencia, obviamente, pues ya sé cómo decir, no inventes, o sea, ya estoy hasta aquí, no creo que quieran como que echarla a perder, pero sí está complicado, porque Godlike, neta, qué sorpresa.
A la verga.
10-4 y así ha sido en todas las rondas, o sea.
3-0, 3-0.
O sea, y era de que neta se aventaban horísimas en Tiny.
Con esta victoria el equipo de Godlike avanzaba al día 3, donde se iba a enfrentar al favorito del mundo, el equipo de Luminosity, en el cual pertenecían 3 jugadores campeones del Tribe del 2022 y 2 jugadores subcampeones del Luminosity 2022. Simplemente un super equipo, el favorito de muchos, como repito, y con mucha expectativa también. Godlike, si bien es cierto, había llegado hasta este día, pero no se había enfrentado a un equipo tan poderoso. El equipo más fuerte al que ellos se habían enfrentado era el equipo de TLE. De resto, eran equipos que tal vez no muchos conocían y no eran tal vez los favoritos a ganar. Su primer reto de verdad era este. Y era un mejor de 5 donde se jugaron los 5 mapas. Este resumen lo tenemos en mi canal en un video en específico. Voy a dejarles el link en la parte de arriba. Es un video que ya habíamos subido hace poco. Y les voy a enseñar un clip también de cómo buscarlo en mi canal. Godlike tenía el reto más importante. Había muchas cosas detrás, todo está resumido en ese video. Tweets, lo que Bake dijo sobre la región East, de Garena, Japón, China, Asia en general. Y la región occidente, la región oeste, la región west son los equipos que pertenecen a Europa, NA y LATAM. Así que nada chicos, disfruten ese tremendo video y así cerramos el recorrido. Chicos, simplemente van a YouTube, van a mi canal, videos, y en la parte de abajo se encuentra esta miniatura donde tenemos a Bey justamente con la carita de payaso, y este es el video completo de ese match histórico con detalles y todo lo demás. Así que ahí los invito a ver este último enfrentamiento del recorrido de Godlike. Y pues sin nada más, espero que les haya gustado. Déjenme en los comentarios de qué otro equipo quieren el recorrido completo también. Así que nada, nos vemos. No olviden dejar ese like y compartir. Nos vemos. Un beso.